The ultimate plot twist, Stephanie Grisham spills the tea at the DNC. You won't believe what just happened. Hold on to your hats, folks, because the Democratic National Convention just got a whole lot more interesting. The excitement in the air was palpable. Who needs Hollywood when you have Washington, D.C.? The drama here is unmatched. Former White House press secretary and loyal Trump confidant Stephanie Grisham decided to switch teams. Yes, you heard that right. And by switch teams, I mean she threw some serious shade at her former boss. It was a sight to behold. It was the political equivalent of bringing your new boyfriend to your ex's family reunion. Awkward? Well, you bet. The tension was thick. Entertaining? Oh, you better believe it. The crowd was eating it up.
Remember Grisham, the woman who stood by Trump's side through thick and thin? She was the spokesperson for the Trump administration, a role that was anything but easy. Which is like being the spokesperson for a pack of feral cats. Constant chaos and unpredictability. It's a tough job, and you're never going to come out of it smelling like roses. The stress is unimaginable. But even I, a seasoned observer of political chaos, was surprised by her DNC appearance. It was a bold move. This wasn't just jumping ship, it was a complete turnaround. This was commandeering the entire fleet and aiming it straight for Trump Tower, a strategic and daring maneuver that left everyone in shock. Now, for those of you who haven't been keeping score at home, Grisham wasn't just some low-level coffee fetcher. She was a key player, deeply embedded in the Trump administration's core operations. She was deep in the Trump inner circle, trusted and relied upon for her insights and loyalty. We're talking press secretary, communications director, and even chief of staff to Melania Trump. These are not just titles, they represent significant influence and responsibility. That's right, she was the whisperer to the woman who famously wore that "I really don't care, do you" jacket. A confidant in the truest sense. So, when it comes to knowing where the bodies are buried, let's just say Grisham brought a shovel and a map. She had access to the inner workings and secrets of the administration, and probably a flashlight and some digging snacks. She was prepared for anything, ready to uncover the truth.
But what really turned this loyal soldier into a turncoat? What was the tipping point? Well, according to Grisham, it was a gradual process of disillusionment. Over time, the cracks began to show. Imagine being a fly on the wall in the Trump White House. You'd see things, you'd hear things, the constant chaos, the behind-the-scenes drama. You'd probably start questioning your own sanity. The environment was intense, and the pressure was immense. It was only a matter of time before something had to give.
One of the juiciest tidbits from Grisham's tell-all was the revelation that Trump had some, shall we say, interesting nicknames for his own supporters. These nicknames were not just playful jabs, but often carried a more biting undertone, reflecting his complex relationship with his base. Apparently, he wasn't a big fan of the term basement dwellers. This term, which he used to describe some of his most ardent followers, was meant to be derogatory, suggesting they were reclusive and out of touch with mainstream society. Now, I'm not sure what's more insulting, the fact that he thought that was an insult or the fact that he assumed his own supporters lived in basements. It raises questions about how he truly viewed the people who rallied behind him so fervently.
But the real kicker was the story about Trump's reaction to the January 6th insurrection. His response, or lack thereof, was a defining moment that left many questioning his leadership and empathy. According to Grisham, she urged Melania to condemn the violence. This plea was made in the hopes that the First Lady's voice could help calm the escalating situation. Melania's response, a one-word text message, no. This curt reply was shocking to many, given the gravity of the events unfolding at the Capitol. Now, I'm not a body language expert, but that doesn't exactly scream concerned citizen. It seemed to reflect a detachment from the chaos and a reluctance to engage in the crisis.
Melanias Text. No comment. That's right, folks, not even a no, thank you or a no, I'm busy organizing my hat collection. Just a flat-out no. It was the political equivalent of a mic drop. Or maybe a gavel drop. Or maybe just dropping the ball on democracy.
This wasn't just about politics anymore, this was about right and wrong. And Grisham, to her credit, decided she couldn't be a part of it anymore. She resigned the day after the insurrection. But Grisham didn't just disappear into the political wilderness. Oh no, she had one more bombshell to drop. She endorsed Kamala Harris. That's right, the former mouthpiece for Donald Trump is now Team Kamala.
Now, I don't know about you, but I find this whole thing utterly fascinating. It's like watching a political thriller unfold in real time. And the best part is, we have no idea what's going to happen next.
So, what does this all mean for the future of the Republican Party? Honestly, I have no idea. But I can't wait to find out. Stay tuned, folks, because this show is just getting started.
The after party is going to be lit.